Maisie Shiloh. Somebody do a wellness check on who, babe? Who are you talking about? I'm only 2 minutes late. Hey Sharon. Hey Mods. Hey Chrissy Twig. Linda made it. Pat Jonas is nope, we're good. Pat Jonas is here. Why don't you sit up there? Abdazzle. Hey Sandy Kovacs. Brock Bandy's here even. Sarah Kramer. Hey Liz Tricks. Hey Sherry LeBrun. Joanne Hawley. I feel like I have a cat hair on me. I did. A ghost hair. Hey, Lady O. Joanne Hawley is also a Polly Pocket. Yes, she is. She's tiny. Hey, Kim Leave. Hey, West Coast Fancy Nancy. Your husband gave you a scare? That's terrifying. I hate when husbands do that. They should be like Kleenex, soft, strong, and disposable. Hey, Kaza. Robin Miners is here. Chewini Love, Kestrel. In all seriousness, yeah, no, I hope he's okay though. I don't know if you're being like silly or if like something really happened. Hey, DS Kitty. Hey, Linz. Sorry, Pat Jonas. Hey, Alicia Johnson. D made it. I love Alice in Chains. Although I have to be honest, I only know like 5 songs, but I like what I know. Hey, Tiffany Murfitts. Baby Lily Pad. I always feel like the start of that one song, Rooster, is for our channel when he starts by saying, "Ain't found a way to kill me yet." I always think that. I'm like, still here. They still haven't done it. But we have time. We've only been here for 3 years. Joy Lee, Jess J, Gemini Girl. Hey, Raspberry Beret. What a great hodgepodge of a community. We do. I agree, Pat Jonas. It's quite a hodgepodge and it's harmonious and it works. Hey, Lumen. Hey, Hope Between the Dreams. Hey, Marsha. Jamie Castro. It's starting now. I don't know what that means. Hey, Diane Loves You. Hey, Noelle. Is that right? Hey, Jennifer Minton. Hey, Caitlin. Mother Revenge. Angie Moe. Hey, Yawn. That's okay, DS Kitty. Debbie Zito. Hey, Allie in England. Hey, Armine. Ghostwriter. Panda. I love Panda. Hey, Nancy Jane. Hey, Laura Lou. Debbie Gonzalez. Welcome in. Hey, Wisconsin Barb. Leslie Mosley. Kathleen made it. Ooh, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. Hey, Teacher Mama Life. Kiki made it. If I were frozen, everybody would be telling me. So definitely refresh. Oh my God, Nancy. I hope he's all right. You said he's home now. Hey, Loretta. Hey, Kim is Blue. Maybe if you don't want to share here, you can let me know how he's doing. Irritated Panda's here. Rachel Sandy. Hey, I Rule. Rhonda McNeil. Hey, Megan Roberts. Happy birthday tomorrow to you, babe. DS Kitty, another birthday if she's in here. I don't know if she is. I hope she's not, honestly. Hey, Abigail. Hey, Carrie Cushman. Whidbey Island Hippie Girl. It is, oh my God. Why are you in here? You need to take a day off. Guys, it's Susan P's birthday. And I love her so much. And she's really tiny. She really is like a Polly Pocket. And she's so overly chatty. Just kidding. But when she does talk, she's full of quite the wisdom. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Susan P, I love you. Thank you for what you do for me on a daily basis. I just kind of wish you guys wouldn't work today when it's your birthday. But I love you and I'm honored that you're here on your birthday, Susan. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Cheap Chick. Hey, P. Taylor. Tammy's here. Jeannie Hansen. Thanks, Jeannie Hansen. Hey, Marie Marion. Tennessee Girl. Norm. Ruby made it. Sue made it. Paula J, welcome in. Yes, P. Taylor. Hey, Kathy Brown. Jojo. I love Jojo. Hey, Iwa. Harmonious Hodgepodge. I agree, Tiffany. Better than Fupa Troopas. I don't know. I kind of like that too. How are you doing, Stephanie? Just got home from the hospital the other day. Are you doing better? I know you said you were eating solids. That's important. Speaking of pooping solids, I'm a little concerned. I forgot to tell you guys I ate an enchilada yesterday again. And I saw something today that Taco Bell is like giving all of America um, mud butt, and I'm terrified. But then I was like, I don't have mud butt, and I think I would have had it by now. But also, I have mud butt all the time. So I'm not sure that I would even have noticed. Hey, Willow Tree. Love you too, JoJo. Donna Koopa. Hey, Susan LeBlanc. There we go. The Scoots. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't have anything. I mean, I just feel like I would know by now. Wouldn't I be like running to the toilet? I don't think I didn't. I'm not. I mean, not any more than usual. Brock, I don't have mud butt. I don't have it. It's from the lettuce. Yikes. Oh God. Again? Didn't he? Oh. Okay, I'll send her a message, Tammy. Thank you for sharing that. Wow. If you guys don't mind, we love Ellie J. Her husband Mark has been through it for like a year now, but she has too. They've been having some real health scares and troubles. We're about to have a really bad storm. Please tell her we're going to pray for her. I will also message her, Tammy, but thank you for sharing that. That's horrible. God, I feel so bad for Mark. That guy has had terrible health issues. I mean, honestly, she has too. Thank you for sharing that. Hey, Briggs, it can take up to 2 weeks to show symptoms. That's a long time to eat something and then wait 2 weeks to get the shits. Huh. Okay. Wow. Hey, Jennifer Folsom. Hey, Heather Rhodes. So, yeah, prayers for your dad's friend for sure. Also, Jamie. Wow. Thank you, Renee B. Yeah, DS Kitty. It's a real bummer. You know how I feel about Taco Bell. And it bums me out. It's a parasite. Okay. Well, if I go to Ecuador and that happens, the good news is you can buy over the counter a drug that will kill parasites. So if I go to Ecuador and I get the poops, if I get the mud butt there, I'll just take the parasite killer. Hey, Sierra Terry. Oh, have fun. Thank you. And have fun, Sierra Terry. That's great. Okay. So I just want to provide a trigger warning before we get started. Okay, Tammy, thank you for letting us know. Just get lettuce free. God, let's hope. Please don't let that happen. The last thing I want is to go to another country and just have like the raging shits. I mean, I've had it. That's happened to me in Ecuador. I drank the water a couple of times and I was just mainly vomiting, but it was horrific. Hey, Mad Drop. Just a trigger warning, trigger warning. Okay. I intend to on this stream talk about anything I want. And I also please be careful because I might raise my voice. I might even be loud. I could have a different pitch in my voice. I might mention the word Aaron. Okay. Trigger warning. I might say things like haters. Trigger warning. I might say things like they or those haters or I just might speak my own feelings and thoughts, and I just want you guys to have that trigger warning, just in advance. Please know in advance that I might use my own thoughts and put them together as words. And what I'm trying to say is, I might be myself, and I definitely may not do exactly what you want me to do. So trigger warning. Hey, Karen Burhow. Jamie Lee Knoxville, I want to trigger warn also just I'm not going to be a dancing show pony and do exactly what you want me to do and need me to do. I will not be shape shifting. today. So just trigger warn the triggers, warn all of your triggers that I might speak my mind. I might even name a name or two. Okay. I might use the F word. I might raise my voice. I could do a lot. It could go any which way. Love you, Alicia. I might be myself. Okay. And I realize that for a lot of people, that's very triggering. And it's weird because they still somehow, yeah, Jamie Lee Knoxville, they say Crafty Carrie, they still watch me, which is weird, but they want me to be they want me to shapeshift and be somebody else and only hang with certain groups. Hey, and only talk about certain people and to stop talking about other people and don't step in that pile and be careful of that. And please don't cuss as much. And you're a little bit too loud. Hey, Holly, and please stop talking about your flaps. Don't mention the word Aaron. Don't even say Clearwater. Okay. Trigger warning. I had therapy today. Okay, Jamie Castro. I had therapy today too, and I realized with a lot of hard work. Hey, Linda Garden Lady, I realized today through a lot of tough work in that hour with my therapist that holy shit, I might have some things to say, and I don't think I'm going to be sorry about it. Actually, I'm going to send you something. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something that our good friend of the channel who just got here, Alicia, sent me today. And it's the best thing. It's everything I've been thinking of, and I couldn't quite put it together. Too tired to trigger. Thank you for your super chat. And I get it. Want you to hear this. It's like 6 seconds. It's not long at all, but I want you to hear this because this is exactly what's going to be happening going forward.
I don't care what anyone says. You should never be expected to be the bigger person when you didn't create the discomfort in the first place. Too many people cause chaos, cross lines, then they want you to swallow your feelings just to keep the peace. No thanks.
Now, there's a song playing and I just realized that. Thank you, Abigail. Yeah. Maybe I should read it like this. Being accountable matters, but it doesn't mean you have to accept disrespect or cleaning up messes you didn't make. Protecting your peace means burning. Hold on. I really want to just play this. Do you guys think I'm going to get demonetized or a copyright strike for this, mods?
It matters. Being mature isn't disrespect or cleaning up messes you didn't make. Sometimes protecting your peace means burning the bridge because you're happy to swim.
Sometimes protecting your peace means burning the bridge because you're happy to swim. So unfortunately, I really want to give we're the first 13 minutes in. Liz Tricks gave me some money. Let's stop for a minute and read that because it's important. Say what you want without restrictions. Tax. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying that, Liz Tricks. And I shall, and I will. Thank you for your super chat. I wanted to give that quick trigger warning to anyone who thinks now that, see, what's been happening the last few days. Hey, Teddy Bear Scott. What's been happening these last few days, which I find fascinating, is people will listen to my entire 2.5 hour stream and then leave me comments after my videos lately going, how much longer are we going to talk about this? How much longer are you going to mention this person? Hey, Eric, we get it, Reese. This person did you wrong. Why do you keep talking about it? I know that Rue had a problem with me raising my voice, and she came in yesterday and said I missed the old Reese. Yeah, Stanley. So I'm giving this trigger warning to the people who, since we're only a few minutes in, now you can stop and go away if you want to and not have to leave a comment after the stream asking questions. So trigger warning, I will be speaking my mind and saying whatever I want to say, hanging out with whoever I want to hang out with, fucking around and finding out just as many times as it takes me to fuck around and find out. So I don't mind fucking around and finding out. To be honest, it makes me a stronger person, and I know myself better once fuck around and find out occurs. I don't know, irritated panda. Hey, Chops World, but yeah, Stephanie, for sure. I don't think people realize, like, Tommy and I have talked about this lately. I don't think people realize sometimes what they say. I don't think you realize what you're saying sometimes. Like, maybe you need to check yourself maybe before you wreck yourself. But I think it is very, very strange. Hey, Melissa, to come to someone's hey sin specific chat and critique the shit out of it and tell me what I'm doing wrong. Um, this is my channel. And I never asked for people to come in and tell me what I'm doing wrong. Hey, Mr. Fred said, and also for the people who think they're going to come in and go, hey, can you explain the long con? That too, it's been explained. Hey, Joey Strager. And the other thing, hey, Heather in the library. The other thing is, none of that ever makes me nervous, but also trigger warning. Sorry to do this, guys. I really am. Trigger warning. Hey, Caroline in Canada and Big J. I don't have to explain anything to you just because you come in wanting an explanation. Hey, Vicki Andrews. Unfortunately, I don't people please anymore. So for those of you who want to come in and say, why don't you do this anymore? Or why can't you tell us about this? Or can you please explain this? Can you stop everything you're talking about and just shift over to the long con and give me explanations? Because I'm a random stranger named Stan Dan Man, and I need to know exactly the ins and outs. That's like an auditing session. That's like a Scientology auditing session, by the way. So no, I have learned in these few years, hey, Parallel Jen, that um, unlike Scientology auditing sessions where you say like, no, I'm not comfortable answering that, the auditor will say, I understand. I'll repeat the auditing command. And then they'll say like, what sexual position did you use with your husband last week? And I can say, not your biz. Hey, Courtney. And they'll go, understood. I'll repeat the auditing command. And you'll sit there for about 8 hours until, thank you, Debbie, until you give them an answer, right? They will poke and prod and pry until you give one. And so I always used to think that I had to give an explanation to everything because of my Scientology conditioning in sessions specifically. And that's a real thing. Like, hey, Brenda's View, that's a real thing where it's like, they'll ask the most private questions. And it never once occurred to me, ever, never once. Hey, Mrs. Ed, never once occurred to me in Scientology to say, I'm not answering that. I'm not comfortable with that. That's not your business. I never, ever said something like that. Yeah, you have to deprogram yourself. So throughout my whole life, people in Scientology, like I've told you this before, people would say to me, hey, American Made, I freaking love that you are taking a stand. I love you, Nancy, and thank you for your super chat and your support. I remember one time I was, and this has happened to me 100 times, but I was trying to get out of coming to an event. There was a Saturday night fundraiser, of course. There was one every weekend. Hey, Rocks. Exactly, Rocks. But the Dur INR, I think it was the Dur INR. She might have been the ethics officer. Her name was Leanne. First timer, Mrs. Ed, welcome in. I hope you'll stick around. The Dur INR, I think, which stands for Director of Inspections and Reports. Yeah, Sue. She was like, how many people are you bringing this weekend to the event? And I was like, I actually am not coming. I can't come. She was like, why? And I was like, well, I have a thing. She was like, what's the thing? And I was like, I have a wedding. She was like, well, what time is it at? You need to skip that. They don't give up. So I was always under the impression that when somebody asks me something in life, I have to give you an answer. It's just an automatic training thing that I've been doing since I was a little, right? Always, always, always. Thank you, Loretta Hauser, for being a member. Um, yeah, Brenda, but I didn't know that there's no such thing as boundaries in Scientology. There's never boundaries in Scientology. So I was conditioned to have to answer people. And I have learned through therapy in this channel that I don't, it doesn't, and I like how like haters try to spin it, right? If I say I don't have to answer that, they're like, oh, see, we got her. She's hiding something. Hey, Carrie, no, I just don't know you. Therefore, I don't value anything that you have to say. And then therefore, I don't have to answer you, right? And no one's hiding anything about the long con. It's just been addressed. Hey, Ann Battles, over and over and over, right? And just because it's new to you, you're going to have to figure that shit out on your own. So that's not what this stream is about. But hey, Heather, I wanted to trigger warning. Again, just be careful. Please step lightly, guys. Know where your exits are, right? Hey, love and life. No is a complete sentence, Verbo Boss. It sure as fuck is these days. Excuse my language. I think my period is starting in a week, but something's not right. I feel like I'm starting today and I have like cramps, but nothing's happening. Thank you, Jan, for the boundary tax. So I just really wanted to trigger warning you guys that I might say some things, such as like speaking my mind. Okay. I might cuss and I might name drop. I might get opinionated. I know, but I might share my thoughts on things. And I just wanted you to know that and be careful, careful, careful. And just again, know where your exits are and things like that. It sure is Abdazzle. So, please step right up and come get your tickets to the circus. Oh my God, Angie Mo. Thank you, Karen Burhow. Please step right up. I got word, and I don't know a lot about it yet. I guess we will find out. But there's apparently apparently this is a direct quote. I don't know where this came from. Yeah, Stanley. But thanks, Joyce Drager. Camaro Sherry. Oh my God, I'm sorry you had a broken bone, but thank you for being here. And it's good to see you, Sherry. I hope you're healing. Hey, Lilac Lime. Apparently, this is a direct quote. And this is from, hey, Susan Trigg. This is from Aaron Smith Levin. And I want to talk about this just because I said this was coming and we needed to be prepared. Oh my God, there she is. Ellie, I'm sorry about Mark. Hey, Clara, I'm really sorry about Mark. Tammy just told us, live your life to the fullest, beautiful lady. Remember some of the early rules. No, I miss you so much for this reason on the Zoom calls. Ellie was so good at laying it down. And she would go, darling, I can talk the legs off a donkey. Remember some of the early rules. No is a complete sentence. You owe no one an apology nor require their permission. And kindly please fuck off into the forever if they don't like it. God, I miss this woman. But more importantly, your husband. And we are praying for him. And people who don't pray are non-praying for him. I'm worried about this. I hope he's okay. He has had so much health trouble. Ellie, I love you. And I will send you a message. And this is for everyone right here, guys. This is really, really important. It's really important to do that. No is a complete sentence. The other thing too, especially ladies right now. Hey, Mrs. Carson, we're not in trouble. It took me some time to learn that. So you're not in trouble. And people still come at me and they'll send me weird little messages and they'll kind of imply that I'm in trouble. And I'm never in trouble. Not in trouble ever again. So Ellie, I love you. I love you so much. Thank you for the super chat. But just more importantly, I'm worried about Mark, and thank you for checking in. Baby Step says, I'm sorry, my dog ate my homework, so I had to redo it. You do you, boo. We'll probably be mostly lurking. Love you, Baby Steps, and that's okay. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you. You know, I never do this. Buffy have you ever super chatted me? But here's my friend tax. Well, get your tickets. Get your tickets, Buffy, because there must be a circus in town. So this is a direct quote. Hey, Nicole Hazelmiller, from Aaron. And I need to touch on this because I knew it was coming. I told you guys to prepare for this, and I'm looking forward to it. Okay, Clara. So listen to this. This is a direct quote here. Guys, speaking of channel members, you all want to go back and pick up some of those memberships, because we're about to blow some shit up in the members only section. Okay. Thank you, Fly Famil. I've taken a little bit of a hiatus for 3 months. Wow. Long time, guys. 90 days. If you haven't noticed, he wants you to notice that he's taken a hiatus because he's been a good boy, right? It all started when I went to jail. I don't know if you heard about that story. Dick swinging. But ever since then, I've been taking it easy on some of the haters and the grifters and the stalkers and the liars. Oh my. Hey, Christine Baker. And that's all about to change, folks. Tough guy. Come get some. So we are up to over 5,000 channel members now. I think I'm going to need to see a screenshot of that. But if you do want to pick up one of those memberships for yourself, yeah, Glenda Dawn. If you do want to pick up one of those channel memberships for yourself, you'll be ready for some hot, spicy, members only content that's coming your way probably tomorrow if plan works out. Hey, Wandering Widow, did I not tell you all to prepare for this? He wants us to know. I'm going to go to my channel memberships right now because I think Nora has more than I do, honestly, and that's insane. I'm proud of her, but this is 5,000. Nora did the math on this today. If he had 5,000 channel memberships at the lowest price membership, he would make $15,000 a month. Can you fucking imagine making $15,000 a month? Ballin'. Okay. Speak your mind, girl. I'm here for it and for you. Thank you, Aspire. And I love you. Hey, Sophia, I appreciate your support. I'm going to need it, guys. Please hit subscribe because this mother effer is about to try to take a swing at all of us. And I knew it was coming, but he's so weak. He's so weakened at this point. Yeah, he can't pay a $100 court fee. He is going to experience the death by 1,000 paper cuts, I think. His channel is bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. And every time he takes a swing at us now, we swing back. Hey, Trixie. And I don't think anybody expected that. And Laura FM is now speaking out, and she is really speaking out. Hey, Sandy Kovacs, that woman spoke her mind the other night in ways that all of us were just jaw on the floor. I couldn't turn away. It was insane. She did an amazing stream, and it was so heartfelt, and it was so driven and inspiring. But the problem is everybody's speaking out now. Everybody is speaking out. And whereas we were all afraid to do it previously, he can't even get 5,000 views on a video. Oh, of course, he's going to swing at everybody. Yeah, Lady O. YouTube cancellation gift to knife order, please forward. That's hilarious. Rest in peace, Tom Bailey. Thank you. Thank you for putting up a good fight. He put up a good fight and he walked away intact. And that's what I like to know about. That's what I like to see. He walked away with massive amounts of hate in his heart, and really, really hopeful that we all succumb. And that's a good way to leave a legacy. Thank you so much, Susan. Thank you. So I'm going to look real quick, if you'll pardon me. I forgot to look. Am I on my... Okay, hold on, guys. I'm not going to look at the screen for a minute. How many memberships do I have? I have a few more than Nora. I have 399 memberships now. That's up. That is up. I did have 371, and now you guys must have gifted a bunch, and I have 399 memberships, which is amazing. Memberships are incredible because they really do help. My cheapest one, I think, is $1.99. I think that Nora said his was $3.99 or $4.99 is the cheapest. Memberships really are nice because it's more guaranteed income if you choose to keep it. But to overshoot, Camaro, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Memberships are if you feel like doing it, kind of like donating to something or giving a super chat, anything. Yeah, Lumen. Now, most of my memberships, let me look. Oh, yeah. Okay, so the bulk of my memberships, big bulk of my memberships, are the Streets of Gold one, which is $1.99. Again, it's absolutely helpful and I appreciate it so much. Aaron's memberships, right? No, Jamie, I said I thought she had more than me. I hadn't checked. When she read off that number earlier, I hadn't checked till just now. So I thought she had more than me. And I don't know what her number was. Hers was like what, 350, 380, somewhere in there. It was in the threes. Mine has definitely gone up again. Let's see. So I was at 370, 369 for a while. But it has shot up in the last 2 weeks because it looks like some people gifted memberships, which again, I appreciate. Those are good for a month. So it will go back down, is my point. And Joanne just gifted a membership. Thank you, Joanne. And Miss Sunrise Dawn did too. Thank you, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Speaking of, please, 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 hey, go follow her. Miss Sunrise Dawn, put your channel up. So she's gonna have a birthday coming up. She needs 19 subscribers to get to, what'd you say? What's the number that you're almost to? We'll get you there. 19 people, we'll get you there, no problem. Thank you, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Mrs. Ed, thank you for becoming a member. Wow, on your first stream, and that's a cute dog. Thank you, Mrs. Ed. Wow, you really decided you liked me. Thank you. Baby Steps, thank you for gifting memberships. Had to get you over 400. Thank you. I haven't had 400 in a long, long time. The point is, I'd like to go back and look. Thank you, Baby Steps. I used to have around I can go back and look, but when all of this hate started, I had like 650 memberships. I was balling. My channel was rocking. And then Aaron and Marilyn came out thank you, Jennifer Minton. They came out swinging at my channel. It knocked my memberships down by half. The reason for that is Aaron specifically said, and then Marilyn followed suit and said, cancel your memberships. Hey, Dip Me in Glitter, they specifically asked people, go cancel your memberships on Relatable Reese. Go cancel your memberships. Don't give her money. People really listened to that. And I lost over half my total memberships, like overnight. And it was about half my income, right? So I just want to say, I'd love to see this 5,000 number. That's insane. So at the lowest membership, he makes $15,000 a month then on memberships. That is insane. Hey, Rio for Life. So let me see if I'm correct. The president of a foundation set up to help victims of an abusive cult is announcing he's going to abuse those victims behind a paywall in this cult. Yes, absolutely, Abdazzle. Richard Sparks, I don't know what that means, and you misspelled it. Jamie Castro, he said that when he did his first hate video on me. You'd have to go back and find it. So he worked with Marilyn, and they both said, Reese is a fucking grifter. Do not give her your money. He has said that many, many times, Jamie. You would be correct about that, Drifter Wars. The head of a foundation who's supposed to be helping people. The reason I bring this up, is one more time. The president of a foundation who's supposed to be helping end Scientology Guys, speaking of channel members, you all want to go back and pick up some of those memberships. So come get your tickets to the circus, but you have to pay. I'm going to shit talk the hell out of every single person in the field, but you got to pay to do it. Tickets, tickets. Come get your tickets, everybody, to these grifters. This guy is saying, I'm going to expose these grifters. Hey, Butterfly, but you need to pay to come see it. You can't make this up. His own words, he's going to expose said grifters, but you guys have to pay to hear the juicy details. What? I'm sorry, what? Did we get that right? You may want to pick up some of those memberships because we're about to him and Jenna. Not a good look, girl. You're going down with the ship. You're going down with the ship. I don't recommend this. Tiffany Murfitt, thank you for being a member. Thank you for, I mean it, guys. It's you don't have to do it. I'm not trying to push it like this guy. Kim Gray, wish I could do more. Do not feel like you need to do more. I appreciate it so much. Joanne Palmer, thank you for gifting those memberships. Wow, it's going to be a long stream for him because I don't know, I said Scientology. I saw the COS. He has lost a lot of friends because of his behavior. Because of his behavior, thank you, Buffy, is the word that we're looking for. I love being a member and getting it all for free anyway. Thank you, Be Kinder. We're about to blow some shit up in the members only section, okay? So this is what we're dealing with. This is the mind of a child. This is a stunted individual, just in those words. I like to break down behavior in words, and it's really important to me to do this. You all want to go back and pick up some of those memberships, cuz CUZ, by the way, right? Because most people don't want to watch that, and members know those people. I don't know what that means, but that didn't sound like that was helpful to Aaron, Jamie. You might want to reword that so that he doesn't get concerned about your comment just now. CUZ. Let's spell cuz CUZ. Hold on. You all want to go back and pick up some of those memberships cuz we're about to blow some shit up in the members only section, okay? That is an unhinged, really unwell individual. Can you imagine what kind of words you guys would have with me if I did that? Hey, everybody, come spend money because we're going to blow some shit up, okay? Grow up. These are people's lives. Just be real. Stop being performative. You are so performative. Aaron thinks that he is such a much bigger deal than he really is. Just say what you mean and mean what you say, right? We're going to blow some shit up in the members. What is this, the 4th of July and you're like wasted and 24 years old? We're going to blow some shit up. Like, what are you doing? Members know the people he's talking about. Jamie Castro, come on, man. We weren't born this morning. Everybody knows who Reese is in this community, who Laura is, who Nora is, who Lindsay is, who Marilyn is. You're telling me that only his members know who those people are? Thank you, Trace, for gifting a membership. That is very kind. I've taken a little bit, what a big, strong man. I've taken a little bit of a hiatus for 3 months, if you haven't noticed. Is this like some Maryland shit? Am I pretty, mama? Mama, am I pretty? Like, yeah, it's just so me. Fame. Like, everybody notice me. We see you making a fucking fool of yourself. It's embarrassing. Your behavior is embarrassing. That's not true. Most people don't. Jamie, I'd have to get proof. You'd have to show me some proof on that. That doesn't make any sense at all what you're saying. That his people who watch have no idea who we are. Sorry, he platformed us all. Of course they know who we are. Hey, Margie Barr. Lilac Lime, maybe we can transfer FTG to ASL since Knife Order is finished with it. I like it. I like your thinking. Yeah. I think we can easily make that happen. Thank you for your money, Lilac Lime. Thing is, ooh, I like that picture, Love and Life. Thing is, Aaron could have been a big deal. He shoots himself in the foot. Aaron was on his way to being a big deal. Aaron did the Danny Masterson stuff beautifully. And then he brought his friends on, and we were all harmonious and getting along. And then he decided, I'm going to be the biggest swinging dick, and none of you. I brought you all here, and I'm going to take you all away, right? Like all of a sudden, Aaron got incredibly small and insecure in his thinking, and he thought, oh no, like I don't think he expected people to actually like me. And I think that made him furious. And then I think it made him even more mad when people liked me and Sterling together, right? That made him really mad. And then he got really, really big feelings when me and Tommy streamed together and people liked it. I don't think he expected any of this to happen. And now he's pissed that, there's other fish in the pond. Oh boy. The similarities between Aaron and DOA is amazing. They both burn bridges, then cry victim, then turn their dwindling fan base against all their ex-friends and ex-colleagues. Yep, that's about right. Yeah. You're just switching seats on the Titanic. When you make excuses, get off that ship. That's amazing. It's a members only stream because he doesn't want people coming in and contradicting what he is saying. Yes, that would be it. He wants an echo chamber, but he also, I believe, is broke. Aaron's channel is just nosediving and he's not able to pull it back up. The views are bad. I haven't seen him get very many people in a live chat. I think that Aaron went from making 20, 30, 40,000 a month to probably just barely anything now. I don't think he's making any money and he needs money. And I think that's why he's saying he's clickbaiting the shit out of it. And he's saying, if you want to see this, you got to pay to play. What a gross thing to do to people. What made him mad is that you didn't grovel like Marilyn. Of course not. No. But he wants to keep it clean for optics. He's a loser in every way, shape, and form. And I mean that in every bit of the word loser. He's losing. And the problem is, again, it's death by 1,000 paper cuts. People are finally speaking out. People are finally speaking out, going, he did this to me. Hey, Guyton girl, thank you. He did this to me. He did this to me too. He did it to me too. He has been completely backed into a corner. Aaron has, interesting. Yeah. Yellow is fab. Where did he say this? I don't know. Lindsay sent it to me. Lindsay, where did he say it? Reese, you're just you. Like it or not, you tell it like it is. Most of us who have been here since the beginning know you have not changed, and that is why we adore you. Thank you for saying that, Dip Me in Glitter. I get really tired of people saying, I don't like the new this. I don't like the old that. My content is about what's going on. You came back. Welcome back, L1985. It's always been about what's going on, right? Remember when we did, I said this yesterday. Thank you, Susie Kelly. Remember when we did all the content on Jeff, the Jesters, my ex-husband, just Jeff? I have a bunch of like, we can go back and find pockets, right? Where like, that's what the content was about for a month or two, right? He said it on yesterday's live. Okay, that's where you can find it. Love you, Ellie J, and prayers for you and Mark. Hopefully we see you on the Zoom. And as for Aaron being a big swinging idiot, sad, really overcompensating much, you have class, Reese. He can't buy that, or integrity either. Good point. Thank you. Yeah, he's a big dick swinger. Chouini love. He is a big dick swinger. So I've taken a little bit of a hiatus for 3 months. If you haven't noticed, can you scream any more insecurity? Like weak, man. This is so screaming. Hey, 6804. Me too, 6804. He screams. Hey, infamous truth teller, insecurity. Like, could you say it anymore? He's just yelling. Hey, Erica Fox. He literally has to end sentences with, if you haven't noticed, fucking cringe, dude. Like, you are so weak that you have to make such a big splash. You have to make so much noise at this point. You have to clickbait everything. And you're mad that you harmed a whole list of people and now they're talking. We can't all be crazy, Aaron. It doesn't work like that. And now you cut off two more of your main group, Kelly Copter and Marilyn Honig. So what do you have left? Does YouTube take 30% of memberships? It sure does. Yeah, Kim is blue. So what do you have left? Natalie? Natalie's not going to come out swinging for you. That's not her style. Natalie stabs people in the back quietly. Natalie is condescending and she's very crafty and she's a bit of a ninja about it, right? Like Natalie is very two-faced, but she's not openly going to attack for you like Marilyn did. Hey, Stacey Toms. Jenna, I don't know which way Jenna will swing because I don't really know her well enough. But I also don't see Jenna. Jenna also seems very much to me like she tiptoes behind the scenes. Like she's not going to come out and just speak her truth, speak her mind. I think she hides a little bit behind Aaron, right? Like I think that she acts tough with Aaron. I don't know that Jenna is naturally aggressive and mean like that on her own. Does that make sense? I don't know that I don't know Jenna well enough, but she doesn't seem like the type. She doesn't seem like someone that would come out. Yeah. Sorry, I just inhaled air. Hey, Britt P. Hey, Ree. I know, Jen Marie, it is so hot out. That was it. That was it. Yes. Thank you, Diamond Lady. Jenna has a habit of speaking her truth and then deleting the video. And I have a question about that. It looks like Marilyn does the same thing. You know what I think that why? Fear. None of us talked for a long time. Yeah, Stephanie. Too fast, though. None of us spoke for a long time. And I think Aaron's biggest nightmare is now happening. We're talking. We're talking. Natalie's terrified to go up against him. She never will. She will always stay on the side of Aaron. And I think even Marilyn is terrified to go up against him. And I used to be terrified myself. I feel no fear. No fear. I think he's flailing. I think he's going down. And I think now is the time more than ever to be unafraid and use your voice. Use your voice. This is exactly why people are afraid to come out and speak when something has happened. Hey, Sikorsky. Thank you, Sikorsky. Yeah, Jen Marie, I think that all of these women are terrified to say something. And I'm not shaming them for that. I was too. And for whatever reason, it's changed and I don't feel that way anymore. Hey, Joan Marie. But I told us all to be prepared for this. So I guess Tori, of all people, right? Let me finish this and then I'm going to switch to Tori. So I've taken a bit of a hiatus for 3 months. If you haven't noticed, notice me. Hey, Peppermint Patty, right? I'm feeling needy, everybody. I'm feeling insecure. Notice me. It all started when I went to jail. I don't know if you heard about that story. What is this like weird? Why is he ending his sentences that way? Like, if you haven't noticed, I don't know if you heard about that story. Like, yes, we know who you are, Ron Burgundy. You're a big deal. Okay. You have many books in your apartment that smell of rich mahogany. Okay. Yeah. Now we get it. You guys are Ron Burgundy and Veronica Corningstone. We get it. Yep. You guys are a really big fucking deal. But ever since then, I've been taking it easy on some of the haters and the grifters and the stalkers and the liars. Grifters, you say? Grifters. Really, Aaron? Grifters, when right before that you say you're going to want to go back and pick up some of those memberships because we're about to blow some shit up in the members only section. I'm about to speak my truth, but you have to pay me to do it. Okay, Billy Joel. What are we getting tickets to? What is this, a Rolling Stones concert? Who the fuck do you think you are? Do you really think you're that big of a deal? Do you really think people are going to be lining up like Black Friday going, I got to get tickets to that? Are people going to be camping outside of your place, Aaron, with like sleeping bags at 2 a.m., like a Star Wars movie, going, please let me in. Please get me a ticket. This is not Taylor Swift. Calm the fuck down. Check yourself. Okay. Check your place. Everybody check your places. You're going to want to get tickets because we're about to blow some shit up. Is this a fucking Super Bowl halftime show? Is this some kind of a once in a lifetime event? Is this a so long Elton John tour that I need to know about? Holy ego. Don't trip over your own head, Aaron, by all means. Okay, infamous truth teller. Aaron is burning down his own house and he wants you to get tickets to his Burning Man concert. What's happening in this world, Jan? But somehow, guys, and some way, we are the grifters and we are the dreamers of dreams. Are you out of your mind? You're going to force people to come to this lit ass show where you're going to drop a bomb? Come get some. Come get your tickets. Dude, that is so low. That is so tacky. Okay. Hey, Liz S. Kristen Hawk, you go, girl. He's disgusting. Thank you for your $5 and saying that, Kristen Hawk. He's so gross. I don't think Aaron realizes, and I don't think Jenna's honestly able to say this to him. If Tommy ever behaved in this kind of dick swinging, I'm better than you way, I would so quickly put a fucking stop to that and say, I can't be seen with you. This is the same. This is the equivalent, Aaron, right now with this is that big dick energy. This is that, this is my therapist called it today, fuck you energy. Aaron is no different right now than the guy you pull up next to at a red light and you're like, oh, this is so embarrassing. And he's in a giant, like, white truck with a lift kit and like the giant fucking tires. And he's like revving it up and he looks down at you. And he's wearing those big, thick white Oakleys. And he's got like those ball things like hanging off of his license plate. And he's blasting Nickelback. This is exactly the same energy that post has as the guy who's sitting there in the giant truck, like leaned back and he's like looking down at you and he's like, sup? This is the same thing. And every single person with a vagina and a joy buzzer looks at that guy and we all look at him and go, I would rather take a bubble bath with my father. Like, I don't know why you have the confidence you have. Why are you looking at me leaned back with your steering wheel right now being like, sup? Like they'll like pull down their Oakleys to look at you. And I'm like, I would rather I would rather like chop off a nipple. I would rather stick a needle directly into my cornea. I would rather take an electric pencil sharpener and stick my finger into it. Are you fucking crazy? And the worst part is the whole imagery, right? Like the truck, the tires, the Oakleys. But the worst part is it's like with arms wide open. And he's like blasting Creed. And you're like, why does this happen to me? There's 8 billion people in the world. Like, why are we together at a stoplight? I'm so embarrassed for you. Like, I'm so embarrassed right now. I'm through with standing in line to clubs I'll never get in, and a bathroom I can play baseball in. Tell me what you want. I want a quesadilla. I want a naked girl. And you just like look at yourself as a woman and you're like, God had to have put me here for like more reasons than this. Like, what can I learn from this? That's the exact same thing right now as Aaron's post. He's like, come get your tickets to the Billy Joel concert. Fucking first front row. No, dude, nobody wants that. Nobody's going to have sex with you. Nobody wants to have sex with you in your big white truck with your Oakleys. It's never going to happen. I'm serious. Like, I don't like vaginas. I'd consider it. There's so many things where I'd be like, I guess I would shave my head. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll eat a plate of shit. Fine. Like, hand me a cat turd, I'll do it. I will get amoebic dysentery. Billy Joel is one of my favorite people, singers. Corvette 78, thank you for becoming a member. You ever like Jojo? You ever like drive, when you get in your car and drive and you're just trying to get the fuck to where you're going and you're like, I don't care. I don't care about the guy in the Corvette that just drove past me, like breaking his neck to see if I was noticing his car. People who have like BMWs tend to do this where they're like, they like make eye contact with you to see if you're making eye contact, like looking at their car. Hey, Aloha Sue, you're just trying to get to Taco Bell and not get the raging shits. Like, I'm just trying to get there to get a quesadilla and an enchilada. And you have some fucking guy that goes flying by you on his Harley Davidson. And as he's flying by, he does a like, and he like revs it up. And as he's doing it, he's like they do it all slow and they slow blink you. Do you ever have that happen to you? Or you're like at a stoplight with the guy and he's like, and you're like, God. And you like look over at him and he's already looking at you. I do it and I'm like, I hate men like that. I hate men who have bloated egos like that. And it's like, do you really think that turns on my vagina right now? Do you really think that my vagina has a heartbeat? Do you think she's pulsating right now over your white truck? Hey, little M. Um, do you really think that like your Harley Davidson gets Penelope excited? It makes me so angry that I like stress eat. I'm like, I don't even smoke and I feel like I need a cigarette right now. I can't get over the guys who like rock back and throw their shit over a steering wheel and they're like, I'm sorry. Like I would rather find out about the afterlife. Like, I actually wouldn't care if I died right now. Like, it would be okay. I'd be okay. I feel like I've seen enough, right? Why do men think that's what women want? Why in your right fucking mind would you think that's cool? Cool by association? Why would you think that Nickelback is going to get me interested in what you're doing? I'm just like trying to get somewhere in my Honda CRV and it's always some dick swinging man. So that has the exact same energy, right? As you might want to go pick up a membership because we're about to blow some shit up in the members only section. I want to be a rock star. Are you serious? I've never ridden a Harley Davidson. My ex-husband had a what did he say all the time? He talked about we rode all the time. No. And then I had a boyfriend that had a fat boy. I don't give a shit about motorcycles. I'm sorry, Stanley, but I think most of the women in this chat will agree with me that that's for you, not us. That's your toy. That's fine. Hey, just Marla, but like we don't get all excited right? Like when you pull up next to us in your dicked out truck. Okay. It just tells us a lot of things and it's none of it's sexy or attractive. It's incredibly immature and embarrassing. And if Tommy showed any signs of that, I would I would turn around and run. Like I would there's no way. There's absolutely no way. Do you remember when no, Stanley, absolutely not. Do you remember when hey Beth, do you remember when my ex-husband referred to himself as his gesture name, the cellist? And I immediately wanted to die. We would go to restaurants and he would go, "Yeah, we have a reservation." And they'd go, "Name?" And he'd go, "The cellist." And I would immediately stand behind him, look at the hostess, and go, it was the most embarrassing thing I'd ever heard. Literally. He would be like, "Yeah, under the cellist." Kim is blue. I would always hang my head and I'd be like, I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. Like I'm so sorry. There's nothing else I can say. It's incredibly embarrassing and I'm sorry. Guys who think that they're a bigger deal than they are, we are laughing at you. Okay? And this is making history. Like it's unbelievable to me that Aaron is saying, I've taken a hiatus for 3 months. If you haven't noticed, it all started when I went to jail. I don't know if you heard that story. Are you in like 10th grade? Are you okay? Like it's so Ron Burgundy. It's so like Jamie Castro, what's wrong with that? I just listed it out for you. It's so Ron Burgundy when he first meets Veronica Corningstone and he's like, I don't know if you know this, but I'm kind of a big deal. And remember her face? First of all, I love Christina Applegate. Do you remember her face? She's like, oh, she's like, well, I'm very happy for you. And she like goes to walk away. And he's like, I have many leather bound books in my apartment that smells of rich mahogany. And she's like, wow, that's fantastic. Right? It's so Ron Burgundy. He's like, if you haven't noticed, it all started when I went to jail. I don't know if you heard that story. Like, you're never going to be cool. You're never going to be a tough guy, and you're making this so much worse. You're showing us exactly who you are. Ever since then, I've been taking it easy for some of the haters and grifters and stalkers and liars, and that's about to change, folks. So we're up to 5,000 channel members now. Again, please show us the proof. Hi, Adele, Martini Queen. Welcome in. Did you hear about the pants party? Brick, are you saying there's a party in your pants and I'm invited? 5,000? Can you please show us proof of that, Aaron? Can you please screenshot and show us that you have 5,000 channel members? Because again, your dumbass shot yourself in the foot, right? I would think that most people are going to do the math like Nora did and go, oh, I don't need to super chat you. I don't need to PayPal you. I don't need to send you money. You make $15,000 a month on memberships alone. That's not including super chats. That's not including watch hours, views. 15,000. It's the pleats and the pants. $15,000 a month. Thank you, Jennifer Ogle, for the super sticker. Minus watch time and super chats, dude, you're riding high in the saddle. Okay. You just made yourself look stupid, right? That's an insane amount of money. When I first met Aaron and he told me to start a YouTube channel, he told me he was making between $20,000 and $40,000 a month. So if he really has 5,000 members, I don't think anybody needs to super chat him if I'm not wrong. I mean, he told everybody to stop their memberships on my channel and stop giving me money. Um, I wish I were making that kind of money, dude. So can we see it? Is there any way that you can post some kind of a screenshot on your channel? Because boasting that you had 5,000 members is a shit ton. And I think you overshot that number. Um, 5,000 members. Hey, Nora. And you can't even get 5,000 people to watch your streams. Nora, thank you for your stream today. 10, yeah, if YouTube takes 30%, Kim is blue. After 30% taken out, that is still $10,000 a month just on memberships. He also gets Venmos, he gets PayPals, he gets super chats. That's a shit ton of money, man. That's a lot of money. Hey, Neptunes. I will get Aaron's name tattooed on my face if he has 5,000 members. Yeah, Nora did tell me that earlier. Hey, Fairy. Nora said that she will tattoo. What should I do? I'm not willing to do that. What should I do? I'll show my tits. I mean, I'm already welcome to the party, pal. I'm already kind of getting there with you, but I'll show my tits. I can't do that because then I'll lose my channel. Nah, I'll still do it. We'll figure out a way. Okay, Nora, feel better, and I love you, girl. Sophia, yeah. Yeah, Stephanie, it's not. Okay. Why white? You're gonna eat white dog shit. Okay. I don't want to eat dog shit. I don't even eat meat. That freaks me out. I can't do that. Oh, I'll show my tits on a members only. I'll do a members only and I'll show my tits. That's a great idea. I will do an entire stream topless. And hey, Hannah, and okay, I'll do it topless. And I'll also, if you want me to like do something weird like an OnlyFans, like if you want me to dump like Alfredo sauce on my tits, grape jelly, whatever it is. Oh, when he used it? What do you mean? Jamie, what are you asking me? You haven't still seen it, Reese? Seen what? Oh, Step Brothers. No, I haven't. But when I go see Tommy, maybe we can watch it together. Janine, he's a joke. Oh, Zoom call, not members only. Yeah, I'll show my tits on the Zoom call. Yeah. Thank you, Liz R. Good night, Susan LeBlanc. Thank you for your knife order money over here. What has this channel become? I'll be there. You would be disappointed seeing my tits. I have baloney nips. Tommy loves them. He calls them Italian nips, but they're like brown. Hey, Alana. He loves it. They're brown, and I call them baloney nips. I don't like them. When did he do that, Jamie Castro? He did it all the time when I was married to him. I was with him for 5 years, Jamie. Boats and hoes. So hold on. So why would he brag about that? Why would he brag and tell how many channel members he has? Dick swinging. So wing that dick. So wing that dick. Dang, I was going to buy a membership. Forgot I had one. Yeah, I've got big brown nips too. I know you do, Alana. Pepperoni Nips was here yesterday, Rachel. I know you are no longer on his SPTV. I'm curious if you're really using the funds for people that want to leave Scientology. You're curious if I use my funds for people who want to. No, I don't pay for people who want to leave Scientology. I'm sorry. I have 6 freeloaders that live with me, and I have mouths to feed. But I have a feeling that wasn't your question, but I didn't understand it. Trixie, I love you, Reese. Will always support you standing in your truth, speaking out against this crap, even though you shit on Nickelback. I know, Trixie, poor Trixie. She gets upset with me, and she always texts me and says, Reese, Nickelback slaps. And that's what these kids are saying these days. Trixie's just a kid. Thank you for your super chat, babe. Sorry. I didn't think you were here. I'm sorry. Sorry that you there, it's working now. Sorry, Mad Drop. Trixie, I know you love them, and I still love you for it, but Nickelback sucks in every way. And thank you for gifting memberships. And I'm sorry I hurt your feelings, but thank you for gifting memberships. Yeah, Stacey Toms also likes Nickelback. I want a naked girl. Uh, so we're up to 5,000 memberships, he says. But if you do want to pick up one of those memberships for yourself, what is this, like QVC at Christmas? I feel like this is that like Joy lady selling her mops. Have you ever seen some shit like this? Look at this. So if you want to pick up one of those memberships for yourself, maybe you want to get one for grandma. Maybe you want to get one for the grandkids. Pick up one of those memberships for yourself. You'll be ready for some hot, spicy, members only content that's coming your way probably tomorrow. What are you doing? I feel like this is some weird, like, do you remember when you would wake up in the middle of the night, like in the 90s, on the couch and the TV's still on and Debbie Zito, and the TV was still on, and they were trying to. There was an infomercial on, and they were trying to sell you like CDs. Like, remember that, like now, and it was like stuff from the 80s, and they were like, order now for $19.95, and we'll include free shipping. But wait, like there's more. That is exactly, yeah. Can we get a BOGO on the memberships, Honey Lou? I'm sorry, Jen Marie. Can we do Afterpay? Is there a what were those? Do you remember those? What were those coupon things? They were not that long ago that people would bring in. Like I have a like people would go get their teeth cleaned and they'd have a thing for it. Ah, he's trying too hard, Ruby. I feel like Jenna should hop in and be like, but wait, there's more. And I feel like Aaron's going to be like, a Groupon. I feel like they're like, and if you have a Groupon, Groupons are not accepted for this stream. I feel like Aaron and Jenna are in an infomercial, and Jenna's going to be like, set it and forget it. And like Aaron's going to be like, but wait, these knives chop better than what's his face, the asshole chef with the British accent. What's his name? Gordon Ramsay. Like, I feel like they might as well have aprons on that match in a kitchen, and they're like chopping shit on a board, and they're like, and there's more. If you act now, like, what are you guys doing? We're all watching this in real time, right? Like, I'm not the only one seeing. He's the ShamWow guy. He's the My Pillow guy. Oh my God. It's such an infomercial. You might want to get, what does he say? We're up to over 5,000. Over 5,000. That means he's making over 10 grand after 30%. Kim is blue. So he claims he has over 5,000 members. But if you do want to pick up one of those memberships for yourself, this is happening in real time. This is so embarrassing. This is worse than being like, table for two, the chillest. Swing that dick, swinging dick. Are we really watching this right now? Yeah, West Coast. I have a Groupon. I have a coupon. I have a double coupon for that. And hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. There's more. He's going to expose the haters, the grifters, the stalkers. That's more Nora. She's more of a stalker than me. And the liars. We're looking at you, Lindsay. I'm a grifter. Who's a hater? Hey, MJ. Probably Marilyn. Scroll up for my comment. I didn't know that until recently who her uncle was. My uncle worked for Coca-Cola. I don't know if you guys know that. Stacy, I don't see it. I'm retyping. Where? Oh, Paul, would you rather listen to Nickelback or Aaron? Are you fucking kidding me right now, Stacy? I would sleep with every member of Nickelback. I would I would ride on that tour bus for weeks. Lindsay's uncle died. So sorry, Linz. My uncle, hey Elizabeth, my uncle worked for Coca-Cola. Um my other uncle is in Scientology. So we're basically the same. Um I mean, I don't know. I feel a little bit more like a bigger deal than Jenna. I've never done this before, and I mean, I don't want you guys to think differently of me, okay? Don't think differently of me after I tell you this, but I have an aunt who was the head of the English department at a prep school. Okay. I know. I know. It runs in the family, clearly. But Uncle Schmunkle, I have an aunt who highly educated and was a teacher, but not just any teacher. She was the head of an English department, again, at a prep school. So I don't think you guys know who you're dealing with. And again, like, please don't treat me different. Okay. I don't want to be treated any differently. Your dad worked for IBM. Holy shit. High rolling. Yeah. You have other uncles too. Yeah. Some people have more than one uncle. A lot of woman power. Yeah. A lot of female power. Does anybody else have like a famous uncle or anything they'd want to share about that? I have a grandfather who both of my grandfathers were mail carriers. Just saying. All right. It's kind of fucking fancy, especially back then. Yeah, Trixie, I just thought you should know. That's why I judge you for listening to Nickelback, because I have an aunt who was quite the educated gal. Does my dad have siblings? Yeah, he had a sister who passed of cancer, and he has a brother who is in Scientology, who's been in Scientology forever, and they hate each other. They always have. Your dad worked for Pillsbury? Wow, that's a big deal. Yeah. Your great grandfather was a barber? Holy shit. Hey, Tyler. It's a big deal, guys. I mean, we're not like into name dropping, right? It's not fame for us, but we're no slouches either when it comes to the uncles. I've got what you can do. If he has over 5,000, you have to sing Creed or Nickelback songs for a week. Yes. Oh my God. I will absolutely do it. Yeah, Donna Cooper, I will do it. So, Aaron, okay, here's the deal. Thank you for your $10, Joanne. Here's what we'll do. Hey, Tony P. Nora will get your name tattooed on her face, which is fucking insane. Hey, Chica Cherry Cola. Hold on. Nora will get your name, Aaron, behind door number 1. Nora will get your name tattooed on her face. That's she said it. That's contractual. Hey, Henry's World Today. You were on the cover of Bo Derek's digital magazine wearing your cowboy hat. Okay, well, you're the most famous then. That blows Jenna out of the water. Actually, no, I forgot. Darn it. That trumps you. Fuck. You know who wins? All of it? I don't know though. Farrell Cheryl's father was in a David Bowie video. My mom boned the lead singer of Nazareth. That's a true story. I still would like to get a paternity test on that. Hey, Bridge. Unfortunately, she says it was in the 70s and I was born in the 80s. So my mom slept with the lead singer of Nazareth, which I only know the one song, but it was like that. Love hurts. Everybody knows that song. Lava, blee, blee. Ah, I really learned a lot. He'll be buying his own memberships. Okay, so my mom boned the lead singer of Nazareth. That's kind of a big deal. Uh oh yeah. Holy shit, I forgot. My brother-in-law is Johnny Scoville. I mean, that says something. He had a Hulu channel. Johnny was on a Hulu show, and he was like the star of the show. Look out, Jenna. Look out. I forgot all about Johnny. God, he's just so damn quiet. Okay. I'm pretty fucking cool by association. So my mom banged the lead singer of Nazareth, and I forgot about Johnny. So that's kind of a big deal. And then I think, though, who takes the cake second? My father was in a David Bowie video. So I think Farrell Cheryl definitely is up there, right? You watched Johnny's show? I did too. Your cousin was one of the lone gunmen from the X-Files. Anita Card was on the news once. Holy shit. Get her autograph, somebody. Okay, so Nora will... No, hey, Aaron, show us your 5,000 members, okay? Show us your 5,000 members. You've got to show that. If you're going to put it up, you got to show us. Lindsay, you're so cute. Okay. Aaron, here's what you get. Here's what you get. You're going to get a big surprise. Here's behind door number 1. Nora Ames will tattoo your name on her face. Okay. Lindsay is a big deal. She will somehow find a white piece of dog shit. Why does it have to be white? And where are we going to find white dog shit? Do you just mean white because it's like you're going to get a piece of dog shit that's like 3 months old and it like turns into like bones? What does this mean? I don't know how we're gonna find a white turd. Are you doing that on purpose because you won't find a white turd? So then you just kind of cancels itself out. Hey, K-Fic. Jenna's getting ready to do a Netflix documentary. Fucking going places. Look out, Goldie Hawn. She's coming for your title. Okay. I'm waiting to get an answer on the white turds. You're related to John Wayne and you were on the news? Okay, you're going to eat an old dried out piece of shit. Why? Actually, that makes sense. I think I would rather eat an old dried out piece of shit than like a fresh piece of shit. Oh, that's saying something. Okay. I have been recognized one time in my entire life, and I'm not looking for fame, not looking to get recognized. I went to my local Goodwill. When was that, Kim? Like a year ago? I went to my local Goodwill and I went up to pay, and it was in some sale, and I had a bunch of shit, and I went up to pay, and the lady behind the counter looks and she does this. No joke. She goes, "You're not relatable Reese, are you?" And I was like, oh my God, I'm about to get punched in the face. Like I figured it was a hater. I figured it was like someone on Reddit. I thought it was like Ask Chin Shan. And I matched her. I didn't know what to do. And I went, I might be. I don't know. And she was like, I watch your show. And I went, you're kidding. And she was like, no, I'm not kidding. And I was like, this is starting to hurt. I feel like I have a hanger stuck in my mouth. Can we switch back to the middle instead of the side? It was the craziest shit I'd ever seen. I was like, oh my God, I'm about to get hit in the face by a little old lady. She was like, you're not relatable Reese, are you? I was like, no, but I get that a lot. Thank you, Wendy Brewer. It was the craziest thing that's ever happened to me. Okay. And then what was I going to do? I will sing Nickelback. Lindsay went to prison. No, I don't think so, Angie Mo. I think we chased her off. Did you tell her your name? Did she tell you her name? She said she always catches the replay. I said, who are you? How do I know you? Prove it. I was like, show us your YouTube handle. She said she didn't tell me. I think she might have told me her name actually, but I don't remember it now. But she said she's always on the replay. And I said, my God, girl. Good Lord, girl. So I will sing Nickelback or Aaron, your choice. You're the relatable Reese. Yeah. Yeah. I've been around more than the Greyhound bus lines. Yes. So how is Vincent the Chin? Ask Chin Chan. We'd have to ask our people that check Reddit, but I'm sure she's in there claiming right now that she's texting with Tommy and sending him tit shots. Okay, good for you, Jen Marie. Okay, so I'm gonna sing. Aaron, you can pick Creed or Nickelback. I will do it for a week straight. Now, I don't know a lot of Creed and Nickelback songs, so it will be the same songs mostly. But Lindsay's going to eat a piece of shit, which I'm sure you'd love to see, right? Because you love to see women suffering and in pain. Nora will get her name tattooed, probably your choice, wherever, right? Like, what if she did it like a mustache? What if it was like Aaron, like written across right here? What if she did it in like a Sam Elliott? And it like starts down here, like in Roadhouse, and it's like Aaron. That would be kind of neat. We could sing it like a trio. Oh, that was really embarrassing. Went to a little housewarming party. When was that? That was close to a year ago, too. Jen Marie will eat glass. I'm not doing that. I don't have very good health insurance. Hey, Allison. I went to a housewarming party and same thing. This girl was sitting there on a couch with her husband, and this is the most embarrassing thing ever. She goes, I know you. I'm like standing there all awkwardly. Everybody else is a couple there, and I'm just standing there eating Chex Mix. And I was like pretending to like the home. And I was like, I really like what you did with that. I didn't know any of these people. I wish I hadn't gone. It was new neighbors down the street, and they came and gave me an invitation with like a tiny pumpkin. It was in the fall last year. And they were like, come to our house party, our housewarming party. And I showed up, and I can't believe I did it. It was so out of my comfort zone. I went by myself. Everybody knew everybody except me. And I was just like awkwardly standing there eating Chex Mix. And hey, Debbie loving life. And this girl, Debbie, this girl goes, I know you. Like after me being there for like 10 minutes. Lindsay, have you heard this story? She goes, I know who you are. I have to clear my throat. Hold on. She goes, I know who you are. And I went, I don't think you do. I was like, we're in the middle of nowhere. You don't know me. And she goes, no, I know you. I know you. And I was like, I don't think you do. I get that. I have that face. I have one of those faces. Like I do porn. That's probably why. Like, do you watch porn? And she goes, TJ Maxx. And I was like, oh. She goes, you shop at TJ Maxx all the time. I was like, guilty. Yeah, it was really embarrassing. And she goes, I always see you at the jewelry counter at TJ Maxx. I was like, I did get these there. Hey, Tobias. Yeah, you're a TJ Maxxinista. You're the wife of the cellist. Yeah, it was really embarrassing, Lindsay. It was really embarrassing. I was like, I don't think you know me. I was like, okay, I am kind of a big deal. I have a YouTube. And she was like, TJ Maxx. I was like, damn it. Aaron strikes again. He's more famous than me. Oh, it was so embarrassing. Hey, Krusty Rabbit. So that's just a whole other thing. Hey, Jangies. Yeah, that's my side gig. I also I dabble mad drop in a little bit of porn, like a chubby girl type porn situation. I don't get anything into the crazy porn because I don't flex my body that well. Like Tommy's porn is very different because he's been into yoga his whole life. So his porn is like advanced. I just do like a simple, you know how like, for like chubby people, they have like basic stuff you can do, like chair yoga and stuff, or like you can't do a lot because you're not flexible. I do like chair porn. Like I can't do a lot. So no, I don't do a lot of the fancier porn. Tommy does a lot of the fancier porn. I can't get into it. It's hard for me to do it. Yeah, just like a lower quality, like a low quality porn. Good for you, Stephanie. Hang on. Okay, I'm asking Tommy what time he's going on. Yeah, so back to this. I need to know, hey Aaron, can somebody get a message to Aaron cuz he's blocked every single person that he felt any kind of ill will toward. Hey Jamie, you're his friend. Can you get him to show us, is there any way that we could get just like a quick can we get like a quick screenshot? We should, Lens. Can we get a quick screenshot if you don't my relatable porn? Yeah. Can we get a quick screenshot, please, of those 5,000 plus members? And also, I just have a question I'd like to challenge Aaron on, and everybody be prepared for this. In all seriousness, couple of things. Um, how am I a grifter? How are we grifters? But you have to literally force people to pay to come shit on us. How does that make us grifters? I believe you worded that wrong. You meant to say, come get your memberships to watch this shit ass grifter, this bald ass grifter. Hey, Jennifer Steps. So I do though, I just want to challenge that. I would like to know about those 5,000. If he could screenshot it, that way Nora can set up her appointment to get her tattoo. Lindsay can go into the woods looking for a piece of old white shit, and I can start singing and getting ready for the Nickelback tour. Help me, I'm poor. Um, it's not Brit P. The numbers don't add up, Don Paraso, exactly. But I do want to say this, guys. Whenever he does put it out, who knows when he'll do that? He's yeah, Alana, he's teasing the shit out of this. And he wants us to talk about it. He's baiting us all to do this. And I stepped right into it. I'm happy to talk about it. Here's why. We have been doing a really good job at calling out these bullshit assholes lately, and I'm loving it because we're exposing them. We're not afraid. I'm not afraid to talk about this. I'm not afraid of him at all. And I think we all need to be prepared. The problem, Tori, I want to talk about that too. The problem with Aaron is this. Hey, Sherry Hicks, here's the issue I see with Aaron, and I think this is what he will do. Aaron makes up complete lies. That's where you got to watch him. And Aaron is still practicing 100% the Scientology fair gaming policy, where it states make up the most crazy, insane lies to destroy them. So LRH says to do that. Me too, Liz S. Hey, Copper, that's okay. LRH says to do that in the policy. Yeah, Krusty Rabbit. LRH says right there in the policy. I don't know, Iwa, but to use lies to destroy your enemy. So we will have to really watch that. Aaron, the last lie that was really completely fabricated, it was completely made up, was when I went live with Tori. He lost his shit. And he texted Tori while we were live together and said, "Why are you working with the enemy?" Then he went live after my live with Tori and announced that Ann Battle's 100%. I think we should do it on a panel. He announced that myself, along with my mods, are going after Tori, and we are trying to take advantage of Tori, and we need to circle the wagons and save Tori because Reese and her mods are trying to go after Tori. He bullies women to the extreme. Yeah. So Tori, speaking of Tori, this is from her words, and I'm just going to read it directly from Tori. If this doesn't tell you who these people are, right? So I'm just going to show you this. Tori left this comment on Lara FM's channel the other day. Okay. You can go look for yourself. It's right there in her comment section after the live stream. Tori says, thank you, Lara FM and Audit LA. I really appreciate both of you. Note, Lara FM, you say I'm done with you if, for the record, Jenna has disconnected from me. My view is only disconnect if you honestly tried to sort it out. Great thread. Okay. Then she added to it and wrote, P.S. Jenna never tried to sort it out. The judge said to Aaron, guilty. So I posted on Nora's site, guilty, boom, shit. Hold on. I didn't realize when I screenshot that, it cut it off. So let me go to her stream and pull up the rest of what Tori said. Here it is. Okay. So P.S., you guys need to hear this. Jenna never tried to sort it out. The judge said to Aaron, guilty. So I posted on Nora's site, guilty, I warned you, boom. Jenna wrote me an awful text saying she's never talking to me again. That's from Tori Magoo right there. Hey, Miss Sassafras. Hey, Vince. How do you feel about that? Jenna sending her an awful text to stand up for Aaron and say, I'm never talking to you again. How do you feel about that? How does that remind you of anything? Does that remind you of like the recent shit with Marilyn and George Massey being forced to disconnect from Marilyn, or Kelly Copter disconnecting from Aaron? Do you notice that there seems to be a pattern of applying Scientology policy here? So by association, Jenna disconnected from Tori over that. Do you know how many people hate Tommy that love me? Do you see me sending them texts saying, we're fucking done? You don't like Tommy? No, because I'm not a Scientologist. And I really try hard not to act like one. Jenna sent Tori, quote, an awful text, right? To disconnect from her because Tori said guilty, boom. Fucking grow up. This is ridiculous, and you're practicing Scientology. And if you're going to go to bat for a man like that, I think you're going to regret it. These are rookie mistakes. I think you're going to regret it. I would not. Here's the thing about Tommy. Love him. He's my partner in love and life. He's my very best friend. He's at the top of my list. But I'm not really going to go to bat for him. He's a 56-year-old man. And if some woman steps out of line and goes, you're a piece of shit, I'm not going to go attacking and scorch earth on her because of Tommy. He can fight his own battles. And he knows that I can too. But for Tori to reach out, for Jenna to reach out to Tori and do that to her for Aaron, it's very juvenile. It's very Scientology. It's like really, really stunted in maturity. It's extremely emotionally immature. And it's extremely Scientology. Tori deserves a shit ton of respect. Jenna, you aren't as important as you think because of your last name. Marlon Hornig. Tyler, I love when Krusty says that. Such a little man to feel threatened. Tommy would never feel threatened like that. And Tommy wouldn't want me to do something like that. It's fucking cringe, right? Most of the women that come after Tommy come after me. So usually it's an us type of thing. Most of our haters hate us both, But there are definitely people, and hey, Laura, there you are. There are definitely people who make it clear, I like you, but I really don't like Tommy. I don't need to know that. Just so you know, I don't need to know that. I can tell by your demeanor, I can tell by your attitude how you feel about him. But honestly, it's not a me thing. Like that's what are you accomplishing by telling me that? That's like coming in here saying, "Reese, I really wish that you would do content on this. I really wish you wouldn't do that anymore. What do you think I'm gonna do about that?" Nothing. That's a you thing, right? I love you too, Hope Between the Dreams. Thank you for being a member, babe. Laura, I was just reading the comment that Tori left in your last stream about I didn't even know that, by the way. I mean, not that I would have. I don't keep up on everything and I don't really talk to anyone except Nora. I talk to Nora sometimes and I talk to Lindsay. But I don't keep up on all the drama on YouTube. I really don't want to know. I stay out of the loop on purpose. But it blew me away, Laura, when I read that Jenna sent Tori a horrible text disconnecting from her. Holy Scientology and holy insecurity. They both scream insecurity. What do you think, Laura, of this post that Aaron is going to go scorched earth on us behind a paywall? Is there any way we could do like a match, like a membership-a-thon? Can I get me to 5,000 members? Can we try to raise my memberships? 5,000 members. I need to see a screenshot of that. Laura said there's been so much more and so much worse. See, I don't even know what it is, but that's horrible. And Tori, none of us deserve that. This guy is going nuts, making up as many stories as he possibly can to make us all the crazy, unhinged, unstable. We've heard it all before. The bad guy, right? Laura, I was saying, let him scorch earth. It will only give us more evidence of who they are and who they are becoming and choosing to be. Laura, I just want to say, though, again, what do you want to bet that Erin screamed at her and told her she had to cut Tori off? I would bet everything I have. I have no doubt. Erin screams all the time, Alana, but you make a good point, and thank you for that. Laura, I was saying at the beginning of this that you did an amazing thing the other night with your stream. Jennifer, yes. You really, really, really did something powerful. I think that you shook everything up a little bit with that stream. Because, and Laura, I don't want to speak for you, and I don't know the answer to this, but I used to be fearful of Aaron. I used to be afraid to speak out against him. And I guarantee you, Jenna and Natalie are afraid to speak out, right? There was fear there, and there's no longer fear. And this is becoming, to me, death by 1,000 paper cuts, Laura, because we're all speaking out now. And I think he was relying on that fear toward all of these women. He loves to put the fear of God into especially women, right? And so I think he was, hey, Kay's face, I think he was relying on that we would all stay quiet and frozen. How long did I take to talk about him? I took a long time. It took about a year for me to open up and talk about what had happened, right? So I think that he didn't expect this. And now everybody is rising up and talking. And he's going to look even more insane, right? He's going to look nuts going out on a paywall, making all kinds of crazy shit lies up, right? And trying to pin this all on us like we're all crazy. Like it's all just a scheme against him, right? Is there some other option you're giving me other than Aaron screaming or demanding that his loved ones must do something that he demands? That's it. Yeah, he likes to intimidate. I don't know if you've ever been screamed at by him, Laura, but I certainly have. And he is a screamer. He is a big, big screamer. Honey in the Rock, thank you for becoming a member. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It really means a lot. It's very supportive. It's very helpful. I don't have 5,000, but holy shit. Is there something you and Lori, and yeah, I would love to do a panel and talk about this. I think it would be even stronger to do a panel. Um, you'll be doing a live stream at 8 o'clock, panel exposing some legal documents I just acquired today about toxicity and his 16, sorry, dropped misdemeanors. Okay. Thank you for sharing that, Lara. We will tune in. For a very long time, Reese, you all would say that you didn't really talk to Aaron anymore. That was my default answer. You are absolutely, I forgot about that. You're right. Do you remember all the things that I would say to try to like really make it spin it positive, Barbara Waite? I did it all the time. I would go, guys, I don't have anything to say about him. I support him. I mean, we're not friends anymore. That's it. I don't have anything to say. Remember that? I was terrified. I was really, really afraid that he was going to unleash more hate and more lies against me. And he took a nice 4,000 subscriber count chunk out of my channel. And that used to matter to me more. That doesn't matter to me as much anymore, right? I'm not scared because I'm not lying. I'm not making anything up. So if he has to make up lies to get people to leave my channel, they weren't meant to be here anyway. They're not real supporters. They were already on the fence about me. I know who's here because they actually care about me, and that's what matters to me. Quantity and quality are two different things. Quantity doesn't matter to me. Quality matters to me. So those 4,000 people, take care. Maybe they'll come back. His non-dropped misdemeanors, he said they were dropped. Liar, liar, more to be exposed at 8. Good for you. Hey, Puka Vista. Oh, I'm sorry. You have a migraine too. K-Space, I just got here, but I can't believe Aaron is amping things up again. I told you guys to prepare for this. When did I say this? A week ago? I said, get ready. Get ready. I said, there's a storm coming. There's a war coming. I'm not trying to sound dramatic, but I felt it. There's blood in the water and everybody smells it. He is experiencing death by 1,000 paper cuts. And now he's bleeding and people see it. It may be small, but it's coming after him now. Too many people. Thank you, Karen. Too many fucking people are speaking out. We can't all be lying. We can't all be nuts. What an idiot. All he's going to do is make our side of things stronger and closer. His reign of power is over. It's over. You struck it and got lucky on the Danny Masterson shit. That's it. He really wasn't very powerful or talented beyond that. If you notice, he was very good at the Danny Masterson thing. And then he showed his true colors and just started unloading on his friends, right? And showing that he's the biggest fish in the pond. I did warn you guys, Mother Revenge. Thank you, K-Space, for your super chat. It's sad that what was once a source of support and information has turned into whatever it is now. It is, but he did this to himself. He did this to himself. Aaron absolutely started this mess, and a lot of people were like believing him in the beginning with the Aftermath Foundation shit. Mike Rinder, he turned on everybody. Aaron Ausman, I want to say I'm proud of you having grown into your own since you first left. What a cool thing to say. Hey, Bree Bree. Aaron, I don't recognize your name, but thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. Yeah, Fairy. Hey, Bitsy. I give Aaron a lot of credit. He did bring some very good friends. He introduced us to a lot of great people in this community. I'm thankful for that. Guys, I always try to take a bad situation and go, what can I be grateful for out of this? What did I learn from it? What kind of lessons can I take away from this? I always do that now. I have to look at things that way because there's so much hate. There's so much negativity. Hey, Kimberly Hallman, that now I just take all of this hate and I go, all right, it's part of the game. It's part of the show. It's part of YouTube. It's part of my job, and it is my job, and I love my job. So what can I do to spin this and be thankful for it? How can I be grateful for it? What can I learn from this? And I'll tell you what, Knife Hoarder and Goot are now laying low, they say, from attacking me. They were strong opponents for me for a while. It was a pretty decent fight over the last year with them, and they taught me a lot about myself. They taught me a fucking hell of a lot about myself, right? Not all of it was bad because they exposed a lot of things in me that woke up. All of this hate has brought on a lot of strength for me. It's introduced me to a side of myself where I'm like, damn, I'm kind of strong. I use my voice. I am unafraid. I continue to plow forward. I think that it's the discomfort. It's the cringy, uncomfortable, nervous, nerve-wracking, fearful situations that you either fold or you focus. And I fucking focused, right? I was like, I am not going to lay down and take this shit. And I feel like every day I got a little stronger. And every day I got a little bit more like, I'm going to say this. I'm going to test the waters. I'm going to dip my toe in. And now I have jumped the fuck in and I am not afraid of it. So while those guys were pretty rough, and they were, and Marilyn took a toll on me on my channel, it taught me way more. It was worth it. I'd do it again. It was worth it because now I wake up every day totally fucking fearless. When people come to me and they're like, you might want to know, I'm like, I don't mind. What? Whatever it is, we'll tackle it. What the fuck ever it is, we'll handle it. Whatever it is, we'll win. That's how I feel. That's my mindset now. I told Lindsay today, this is good that Aaron is doing this. He's finally going to expose himself. We literally set a trap and this dumb shit walked right into it. And that's how I feel about those two guys that hated me. I set up a trap and you guys walked into it. I wasn't going to stop. I'm not going to stop. I already win. I'm not afraid of any of this because there's nothing to hide. Aaron is literally going to have to make up stories tonight or whenever he goes live. I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron comes out crying, right? And goes, Reese tried to have sex with me at my house. Like, I'm sure he'll come up with some, she brought drugs into my home. She hit me in the face. Like, he's going to have to make something up. I am not afraid of that. It's too late. And I just don't worry about liars. I don't worry about people who are going to just make shit up, right? That's not true. So we will keep going forward, and the people who want to believe me will believe me. But the problem is, I believe me. I know me, and I believe in myself. I don't need exterior validation anymore. And I believe that's the biggest downfall. You will fail if you care what other people think. And if you believe what they're saying to be true, you have to believe you more than them. And I know I will win. That's exactly how I feel every day now. I'm not worried about this shit. I will move forward. It'll suck. Not saying it won't. Yeah, I don't, Aaron, but I'm really glad you're here. It's not going to hurt. It always hurts, but to me, growth and change are painful. And like that guy said, in order to get rid of if you want to start and change and be a new person, you're going to have to get rid of your old life. A lot of people aren't going to walk with you. A lot of people aren't going to like you anymore. That's okay. Heal anyway. They weren't meant to be there. I really had this weird false idea until recently that everybody I meet and like will be with me forever. I used to think, oh my God, we're going to be lifelong friends. Like that, I would connect deeply since I got out of Scientology. And then I learned that that's not true. Some people are just meant to be around for a month or two. Some people are only going to be around for a year, and you think you're connected forever, and you're not. And that's okay too, right? It was just meant to be for a season. That's perfectly okay. And you're not going to get closure on certain things. Do it fucking anyway. Right? Because otherwise you're going to believe the bullshit and go down with them. And I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I really do believe it's like, I've said this, but it feels to me like it's God handing me a Rubik's Cube and going, you're up to the challenge. Do it. Figure it out. I know you can do it. It's going to be hard. It's going to take a lot of thought. You're going to have to make a lot of plans out of this. You're going to have to be crafty, but you can do it. And now I look at it like challenge accepted. So Aaron coming out with whatever he's going to come out with to me is the Rubik's Cube. I'm like, challenge accepted. Do it. Do it hard. You got one bullet, man. You got one bullet. You better make it a good one. You got one fucking shot. And if you don't take us out, we're going to eat you alive. So you better have a good story in line to shut all of us down. I'm up for the challenge. I've missed most of the show, even though I was on time because I keep getting unavailable and important phone calls. That's okay. I love you too. I will rewind when you're done and catch up. Here's my grifter tax. That is so kind, Hope. And I love you, babe. And I hope I see you on the Zoom call. I absolutely love you. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for the super chat. And no, he's not going to win. He won't win. He just won't. People like this never win. That's why those two guys tapped out. They had had enough. Because you can only make up so many lies and keep trying. I mean, that's why Maryland looks like tapping out. You can make as many documentaries as you want, right? But you have an echo chamber. And I have also established an audience here and an army of people who stand with me and they know me. You're going to have a hard time getting people to believe I'm really a grifter. I'm really this. I'm really that. Aaron's going to try really hard to spin the narrative. He will not succeed at that. He hasn't so far. Do Laura and Liz F. Ferris have the footage of him blowing up live on their stream? You guys should expose that again. Probably. Positive Life. I love that picture of you. You are so effing cute. Proof is in the pudding. Pat Jonas, thank you for your super chat. I don't know the answer to that. That's a great question, though. The problem, Pat Jonas, is you're right. The proof, he's done this shit too many times to too many people. Our list is long of all the crazy people, right? All the people that he's the common denominator. And somehow he's always the victim, right? He's always the victim and we're always the bad guys. We're always the villains. He's the victim. So everybody prepare for this because he's going to come out with something. Oh, let me turn that off. He's going to come out with something, and whatever it is, he's clickbaiting the shit out of it. And I think it is so gross to say, I'm going to expose these grifters. So you might want to buy a membership to see it. So you can't just tell the truth to the world on your channel because you're just a fucking coward. You don't want us to see it because why? Why can't you just put it out there? Because it's a bunch of bullshit lies and he needs your money. So I'm not really sure who the grifter is in this day and age. But to me, it seems like he is the grift master, Angie Mo. Yes. And I don't know Jenna, but I am incredibly disappointed in her. And I think, oh man, girl, I know it takes like whatever it takes, an average of 7 times to get away from an abuser, but you are in danger, girl. You are on the losing side. And here's the problem. Your reputation is already in the shitter because you've done this with him too many times. And most of our demographic, which I love, is women. And women are incredibly smart. Women are very, very psychological and smart and thinkers, deep thinkers, overthinkers. Unite, right? We've also been through, a lot of us have seen and been through exactly what you're going through. Most of us have been with abusers, just like Aaron. And it's fucking cringe that you're sticking with this. You're going down with this ship. And in a way, she kind of has to, because she has cried wolf so many times that she's kind of exposed her character as well, right? She has fucking flip-flopped so hardcore. She went from he's the devil, he's doing all these things behind the scenes to his people on his foundation and his board, and he's so bad, he's so abusive. She drug his wife and kids out, Do you remember when Jenna said that his daughter came to her and said something like, I hope he treats you better than he treats our mom? Jenna exposed and dropped some bangers. We didn't forget that, Jenna. The problem is, then the next week you flipped on a dime and you were like, he's the best thing in the world. I love that I get shit for the long con. Like, they have long conned over and over and over. They have drug each other through the mud and slit each other's throats live. We didn't forget, right? Aaron went so low, hey, Mord, to expose her. None of us needed to know. Thank you, Trace, and thank you for that gifted membership. None of us needed to know that they had an abortion. That was not necessary information for the world. Now, I've made that mistake too. I've hung out my dirty laundry. I learned from it and I'll never do it again. These two continue to do it. And the fact that he put her on blast and said that she had an abortion, why did we need to know that? And then to say she didn't want kids and I don't want kids. You both have kids. That was so unnecessary. It was so like, it shows, hey, Joel Sachs, it shows his character and how evil he is, the depths he will go to expose someone, embarrass them, shame them publicly. That's an evil fucking person. Jenna, I worry for you. This is not going to end like you think it's going to end. And the problem is that I see, hey, Kelly Lord, when it's finally done and you guys have torn each other apart and it's finally over, I don't know who's going to stand with you. I don't know who's going to be left to be there for you, right? You have trashed pretty much everyone in order to be with him. You disconnected from Tori for him and sent her an awful text for him. Why? You're burning bridges that you're going to need when this is all said and done, right? They did a horrible video on Sterling. You trashed Sterling and your mother. Like, who's going to stand with you? You threw your own family under the bus. I will tell you right now, I got real familial issues. I really do. And it's juicy sometimes. Like, it's a lot of drama. And sometimes I really want to talk to you guys about it. Only because I wish I could process and sort through it with you guys. Like, there's stuff that I'm like, God, but I save it for therapy because I know better. And I would never, ever, ever do that to my family. Now, I get along with my family, but what I'm saying is it's like the rest of you. I have ups and downs. I have shit that I wish I could say. You know, my mom gets on my nerves. I really would like to talk about it publicly. I would never do that. I'm not going to come out and trash my family. That is a really, really bad look. And it's a especially bad look to trash your family who doesn't even have an opportunity to defend themselves. To trash your mother and your brother, and they don't have anything to do with YouTube. They're not even on the fucking internet. Why did you need to burn them alive like that at the stakes? Yeah, Drifter Wars, that's probably it. I think we're all probably wrong. I think you're right. Maybe all these people are in the wrong and Aaron is right. It's possible. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you trash someone who doesn't even have a presence on YouTube? Why did you need to take it that far? Why did you need to expose and just drag somebody through the mud that doesn't even have a presence on YouTube? Because that's Scientology behavior. That's a true Scientologist right there. I don't understand why. Don't put people's business out on the street. But like, here's the thing: when it's all said and done, and Jenna is done with Aaron for good, who the fuck is she going to have? She's also done a lot of damage. You know, she screams victim, but she's also really hurt a lot of people that I've seen. And I've talked to many, many, many people about this, right? I don't always want to know, but over the years, I've talked to, I'm not going to name them, people close to Jenna. I've talked to a lot of people close to Jenna, and I have gotten almost the same story, which is she does that. She absolutely goes for the jugular. She's very similar to Erin there. They're both very Scientological, which is fine, I guess. But you guys are going to have to stick together forever because people aren't going to stand with you. You're losing people by the day. All these people have left. What is Natalie? I don't know. But I wonder, have they thought about that? Have you thought about all the people you trashed? Do you think they're going to come running to you to support you when this is all said and done? I don't. I don't. Stephanie with a PH, I'm sure. I get it. I really do. You know, I did the long con. I suffered for that. I lost people. I harmed people. I have since tried to make up the damage for that. I've talked about it here. I have reached out to people and apologized to them privately from the long con. Like there's nothing I can do. The internet's forever. Once you let the genie out, there's no putting it back in. And I learned that the hard way. But hey, avocado professor, they don't seem to be learning from their mistakes, and that is worrisome. They continue to double down, and it just doesn't feel like they're learning what they should be learning at this age and point in time. They seem stunted to me. They seem very emotionally immature. And it's not going to be my problem when this shit hits the fan. But my only skin in the game here, hey Bethany, and I do have a dog in this fight because he's going to come after me, right? He's going to come after all of us. I'm not worried about it, but I certainly will talk about it as much as I need to talk about it. And I will stick up for myself, and I will burn bridges and learn how to swim, like that video said, right? And somebody left what are you doing over there? Are you taking a little nap? Oh, you're little too, aren't you? Wow. Somebody left a comment on my channel last night and said, "How much longer are you going to talk about this?" She said, "We get it, Reese. You don't like these people. We get it, Reese." She was like, "I love you, but," and that's the other thing is like, I don't need any more of those in my life. That's why I gave a trigger warning at the beginning of this. I am going to speak my mind. If you don't like what I'm talking about, you're welcome to check out. You're welcome to take a mental health break from this channel. You're welcome to unsubscribe and never come back and never remember me. It doesn't matter. That's your choice. But please, please understand that I do have a part in this, and I am not going to let someone tarnish and take a stab at my reputation. I will stand up for myself. And if you notice, it seems to be working because ever since I started fighting back, these people have calmed the fuck down. Some of them have sat the fuck down. Some of them have tapped out. Yeah, I love you, but I cannot stand that. It is so passive aggressive. Hey, Roberta, West Coast Fancy Nancy, I love you, but please don't. And I'm going to think differently of you from now on if you talk to me like that. I place people where they belong. I shelve them where they belong. And if you show me a certain side of you that's condescending and passive aggressive, yeah, Tiffany Murphy, I'm definitely not going to have as much of a relationship with you or trust you. So, yeah, I love you, butt. Or Kestrel, I love your butt. Yeah, Allison, I don't need it. Keep your comments to yourself. You don't like the new Reese. You don't like me talking about Erin. That's what they said. They were like, "We get it, Reese." Aaron wronged you. Can we move on? That's not what this is about. And if you're looking at it that small and myopically, then that's a problem. We are all standing up as one to go against this person who's about to trash and tarnish us and who has been trashing us for a very long time. This is a make or break kind of situation. I'm sorry that you don't like me mentioning his name. Hey, Ozan, but this is my life. And I'm not going to sit around and let somebody trash talk me and lie about me and then go, just ignore it. No, you ignore it. That's what I have to say to those people. You ignore it by not coming here anymore. You have the fucking choice, right? Just like I have a choice. And I'm choosing to use my voice to talk about this right now. While you are here, I don't know if I've said it in this stream yet. Please, please, please look at your phone or your computer or whatever you're doing right now and check to see if you're subscribed. Please subscribe. I just feel like he's about to try to take a big hit in my channel, Nora's channel, Lindsay's channel. Please make sure you're supporting us. We're not asking for money, but we do ask for your support in the form of hitting subscribe. We're going to need it. We're going to need your support, and I would appreciate it. Because I think, like I said this over a week ago, I think there's a storm coming, and I could feel it. I could feel it tingling. I knew he was going to do this. I absolutely knew Aaron was going to come out and say something just like this. It's been 3 months, but we're going to start coming after these grifters and liars and Dude, it's going to be much harder for you this time to be believable because you have been, hey, mommers, you have been caught fucking lying every which way and abusing women for a long time. So it's going to be really, really tough for you to be believable this time. No one's going to believe you. Thank you, Ann Battles. Can you read it? I feel like people can't read what that pillow says. I love that pillow. I got it in Kansas City. I think Alicia bought it for me. Didn't you, Alicia? Joel says, talk as much as you want about it. It's your channel. I spoke about what happened to me a million times to friends. It helped me heal. This is a friend. This is the definition of a friend. This is exactly the definition of a fucking person who's in your corner, not your business. Joel, I love the heck out of you. Take note. Thank you, PCAB. Talk about it as much as you want. It's healing. It's therapeutic. You don't have to listen. Thank you, Joel Sachs. I really love you. Thank you. And Abigail says, closing, trust in the Lord always, for the Lord God is the eternal rock. I love that. You are a God who does what is right, and you smooth out the path ahead of them. Lord, you will grant us peace. Thank you, Abigail. Old Testament. I didn't think you were still here, Abigail. I had no idea you were still in here. I kind of figured you would not be, but thank you. And that was a beautiful scripture. Thank you for your super chat. You didn't have to do that. K-Space, standing tall and steady like a lighthouse for you, friend. I'll be here. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly all I'm asking for is the people who really do care, not just the people who say they care, the people who are really in my business, not my corner, the people who really are loyal and I'm loyal back to you. Thank you. And thank you, K-Space. Yeah, that's a good point, Mad Drop. I mean, in my opinion, he has had to do this because he lost his main attack dog. He lost his main attack dog, and he's going to use this opportunity now to come out and trash the shit out of Marilyn, right? That's why I wish Marilyn, and maybe she has, by the way. She's not talking shit about me, so I'm not going to talk shit about her anymore. But I wish Marilyn would see the light and see that, like, we're stronger as one. Like, just call out Aaron. If you need to call somebody out, you know she has shit to say. Call out Aaron, or just go back to your regular old content, stuff that makes you happy, right? Don't do any of this drama. Do what's best for you. But I wish that she would see that, like, this is the focus right now. And he's going to come after all of us. And he's probably going to do it in a series of videos, probably going to see a lot of tears, Probably going to see a lot of, I never wanted to have to talk about this, but I'm going to say it. This happened a year and a half ago, and I never told anybody. You're probably going to see a lot of that, right? Like a lot of shit that he's just able to make up out of thin air, like he did with the Tory thing. This has been incredibly honest and straightforward live stream. No triggers for me. Thank you. You're not easy to trigger, Renee B, but thank you. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah, I'm done with it. We're calling this bullshit out and we will march forward. I'm not afraid of this. I have no fear. No fear. If I wake up tomorrow and there's some big thing that Aaron came out with that he saw me smoking crack on his toilet seat and at the same time I drowned 7 puppies, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to continue to speak. I've been consistent. I've said I'm wrong when I'm wrong. I'm not trying to weasel out of anything. Hey, Irish Bean. Thank you, Debbie Gonzalez. And he has been the weasel all along. And that is why weasels have to do shit behind paywalls. Everybody get your tickets. Get your tickets to the circus. Because it's going to be, what did he say? We're going to blow some shit up. Okay. All right. Why don't you climb into your truck and blast some Nickelback with your fucking Oakleys while you're at it, dude? Swing that dick. Swinging dick. You are a verbal processor, says Liz. Most of us do that with our friends over and over and over again. Talk about this as many times as you need to, my friend, until you feel you are done. Here to listen. I love this woman. And Liz, you are always the last person. I feel like I just see Liz being like, Reese, come on. She never does. She always gives me grace. Thank you, Liz. I just feel like sometimes, Liz, I really love you. And I feel like in a lot of ways, I let a lot of you down. When I end this stream here in a few minutes, I'm definitely going to be like, people hated that because they're sick of it. I'm not done. We're really just getting started. I'm not done. Doesn't mean we're not going to do funny shows anymore. Doesn't mean we're going to talk about our vaginas. We're still going to do everything else, but we have to tackle this fucking elephant in the room. And I'm sorry, I really am, if you don't see that. This person's been coming for me and orchestrating hate on me for over a year. Done. Not going to be quiet about it anymore. So sorry. Yeah, the worst thing he has is Nora's filed for bankruptcy. Holy shit balls. How stupid, Briggs. You're not weak. You speak truth. Thank you, Jojo. You need to go to bed, though. Love you, Donna Cooper. Jen Finberg. Thank you for the super sticker, babe. Debbie says, the thing that shocks me is of all of us I have seen here since you started, have been praying and cheering you finding yourself. You are finally standing up for yourself. This is what we all wanted. Wow. Thank you, Debbie. I don't have as much. I'm learning. I'm trying to believe in myself and I've definitely made headway, but I look like I believe in myself more than I do. I'm trying to put that front on so that I really will believe in myself. There's no other way to do it. I'm trying not to tear myself down, but I also end streams like this thinking people are sick of this shit. They don't want to hear about it anymore, especially my friends who have been with me forever on here, like Debbie, Armine, Sophia, my mods, Liz, right? Baby Steps. I just kind of feel like, there's too many of you to name. I mean, I look at all these names, Barbara Waite, Stephanie with a PH, Allison, right? Linda Gillum, you've been with me forever. Donna Cooper. I worry about Donna Cooper. I'm like, does she hate me now? Like, is this too much? But I'm sorry. It's like, I'm almost letting God take the wheel. And I feel that in my soul deeply. I'm like, I will not shut up about this now. This isn't drama. This isn't that. This is my fucking life. This person's been coming after me. Thank you, Angie Mo. This person's been coming after me for a long time. Now is the time to use your voice. And it's inspiring, right? Laura FM used her voice the other day and it inspired me to use mine. That's what we're doing. We're using each other's strengths right now to pull each other up and go, fuck this, no more. You think you're the bigger bear? It's going to be death by 1,000 paper cuts, man, because we're just going to keep coming. It's going to be like a bunch of chihuahuas coming at you. It's not, we don't have as much power probably or drive. I don't believe that. I don't think that he has any power. And I think we're seeing that. I think we're seeing a man who has lost power and is now flailing, taking all of us, trying to take all of us down with him. Not going to happen, dude. Thank you, Iwa. Raspberry Beret, that's a giant super chat. Thank you for that. Guys, the support means everything. I never ask for the money, but I really, really appreciate it. It helps me and Huxley a lot. And one of the biggest things he's going to go after is don't give Reese your money. She's a fucking grifter. She's scamming all of you. I wouldn't be surprised if he makes up some AI, like, not AI. I wouldn't be surprised if he does this to a lot of us, like probably tries to screenshot texts, like make up texts with someone else and then put the name Reese on it. So it looks like it came from me. He's desperate. And Aaron is a wild card in this. Be prepared for this. I've never seen anybody do it like Aaron. He makes shit up, not half truths, not things that are just like exaggerated. He will make up a full story, look into the camera, and tell you that story with details. And it's all bullshit. Like zero of it happened. So that makes him dangerous and a wild card. So we have to watch for that. Thank you again, Raspberry Beret. So he uses you as a mole, uses your story for views. Yep. Outs you. You meant, yeah, outs me. Uses my story for views. Turns on you when he can't control you. Mounts a hate campaign through his flying monkeys. And now he's playing the victim. That's specific to me. And it's true. He uses me as a mole, outed me, used my story for views, and then turned on me. Yep. That's what he did, Alana. And thank you for the super chat. Reese, you are not simply processing. You are here to blast the truth and help others to see it. As you know, I am here. Baby steps, thank you. And it's true. I do believe this helps others. It does. And thank you for your super chat. Your viewer count has been higher than ever, Reese. Haters or fans, you're doing it right. Don't doubt that. It's because of the drama. But yeah, it is. It is. Thank you, Anita. I hope the people who have come and subscribed will stay because I don't want to do this shit forever either. I don't want to do this kind of content. But it sure feels good too. It sure feels good to stand up and go, no more. We're not doing this anymore. You're not going to do this to all of us women anymore. And thank you for your super chat. It's behind a paywall is an echo chamber. Yes. Here's a never in secret. Very few of us are actually as confident as we portray. The more we stand tall, the easier that confidence gets. But there's always self-doubt. Yes, but do it anyway. That's how I feel. That's my what I tell myself every day. I am scared. Do it anyway. There's nothing to be afraid of. You're telling the truth. There's nothing to be afraid of, right? He's going to try to spin it another way, but it won't matter. It's too late. Thank you, Jen Marie. Guys, this means the world, your support. Thank you. Tommy's going live in 5 minutes. I'm going to hop over to his stream and show him some love and support. Thank you for this. Please, please check before you leave. Please hit subscribe. I think there's strength in numbers, and I think it shows your support by hitting subscribe. Hitting subscribe grows the channel. Growing the channel gets the truth out. So please be willing to take a look at that and subscribe. I know a lot of you watch but don't do it. So please do it. We're about to hit 6 million views, by the way. That's exciting. Yeah, Stephanie. So there's a lot of strong women in here today and a few men. I don't get as many men, but Joel Sachs, I love you. And I love that you stand with us. So I appreciate this. I feel it. I feel the support and it means a lot. Hey, Mrs. Patty Cake. Okay, Lindsay. Love you, Trixie. I really love you guys. This was a powerful stream. It made me feel good. And it made me feel so good to see all the rage of support in the comments. This is our time. We're not going to be smacked down and silenced by anyone. I love you, L1985, and I hope you come back. Thank you. Thank you for supporting and being here. I know you're brand new, but I really love the new people. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you, Mrs. Carson. Thank you, mods, for being here and keeping us safe. And thank you for the super chats, guys. I mean it. It helps me and Hux a lot. So thank you. Thanks for being members. Consider getting a membership if you want to if you want to get, what did he say? We're going to drop some bombs. I'm so embarrassed for him. Hey, Jennifer Steps. Thank you for the memberships. Thank you for gifting memberships. Sorry, my bra's hanging out. Thank you, Jess. The chat has your back. Yes, they do, because it's not just the chat. They're my friends. Am I going with Tommy? Going with Tommy where? Love you, mommers. I'm glad I got to see you. Thank you, Julie. All right, Kelly Lord, we will. Bye, Ann Battles. And I love you guys. Hey, Wine. I love you guys. I will be back tomorrow afternoon. So I'll see you then. And here comes Fred, guys. I mean it. Thank you.